Welcome back to Noita. I totally did not record with the wrong OBS scene selected and have to reset the recording. Definitely didn't just do that. Let's see. Left off last time we had Blackwood. Yep. I don't have anything to say. It's been a second since I have posted. That is mostly because I've been having too much fun. You know, with that being alive stuff. But don't worry, Dark Souls video is coming someday. And I'm gonna keep recording it. I'm gonna keep doing my live streams whenever I feel like it. I'll keep doing things when I want to. I have to be somewhat quiet because people needed to go to bed early today, unfortunately. But thankfully, I am simply goated and not washed. This is not going to be a long recording. I'm just going to mess around for a minute with my admittedly fairly basic wand builds. Well, I think. Because, well, what else is there to do? I don't have anything interesting to say. If I did, I'd be saying it. I don't have any good stories I can think of right now. I don't have any fun references I can throw up. Oh, right, this guy's still around. I mean, he's not a problem, but still. No more knockback could be real strong. And away you go, Mr. Reroll Machine. I do think I remember saying I wanted to make a world travel wand in this run. That's still one of my goals. It just seems real interesting to do. You know, it's not that crazy difficult, it just requires looking up a guide. Maybe I can figure out how to do one myself. We'll see. Is that recoil dampener? Ooh, that would be really good. Slower spells might mess around with it, but low recoil is just nice to have. Do I not have toxic immunity at all? Oh, cool. I'm just gonna leave these here. I might come back around and get 4 billion hungry ghosts at some point. I'll definitely get 4 shields before I start doing it with those, though. Yes, 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 we all know. Get over yourself. Shut up, I'm gathering loot. I'm a loot goblin. I've been getting back into programming some of my ideas, some of my concepts. And, yeah, that one game, one quote-unquote game, that programming test thing I did where I, asked the comments for suggestions and then took the highest rated ones or highest liked ones or whatever. Might come back at some point. Entirely and wholly depends on how I'm feeling. But, I want to work on my own projects, gosh darn. I don't want to have to take other people's input. Ugh. Okay, apparently I still have this. Sigma. So many words have been ruined for me. I say ruined, really just have their meanings attributed differently. Thanks, Internet. Very cool. I don't think I need to kill the dragon. The benefits of doing it really aren't too significant. And the wand they drop is not consistently... Oh my gosh. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Leggy Mimic. Leggy Mimic. Leggy Mimic. My goat. Alright, let's get out of here. Easy base is always a pain. Oh, hey. Rude much? Can you freaking die, please? Thank you. Jeez. What an annoying piece of garbage. We're gonna grab extra perk because duh. Okay, I was hoping we'd get to keep some of those, but that's fine. Accelerative homing, I'm gonna still not grab just because I don't feel like it. Jeez. I should be fine to put these inside of this. Yeah. Continue forth, context. You stupid freaking piece of garbage. Don't worry about the self-deprecating talking, by the way. It's just an important part of the character development or something. Give me invisibility. Thank you very much. Could do explosive projectile and just guarantee that it detonates every single time it comes in contact with anything. Kind sir, please leave me be. Might actually be better than the explosion. Unless I can find, like, magical explosions also really good for this. I do want orbit. Want to get as many fun rotationals as possible. I need to get a couple of specific spells to make some fun stuff. I guess vacuum is fun, but this is... Oh, this is just a regular one. Okay, that's good. We want that. Vacuum field plus... I think powder vacuum, or material vacuum, whatever it's called. And then a couple of others, and I can make some really fun-looking things with some implicates and divide-bys. But we'll get there when we get there. Jeez. Oh, that's a funny always cast. And also make a lot of cool stuff with it. Alright, max HP up. Leo. Oh, finally! Peace with Gods. Just waiting for that one. Throw that into the abyss. I'll probably do one or two more parallel worlds. It's been a second since I've played some Noita, so... As you all know, I am a little rusty. But, come on. I still love this game. Big inspiration for whatever the frick I'm doing right now. We'll see where that goes, you know? Man. I'm glad that in spite of all the crazy stuff constantly happening, I can still play my funny video games. And talk in annoying ways while doing it. Sometimes not annoying, but usually. This is why we need that world travel wand. It's just so tedious to go back and forth. Or, you know, alternatively, I could throw the frickin' applicate spells on this and just eviscerate the planet every time I use a black hole spell. Honestly, I wouldn't be against doing that. Can I even... Okay, we can get a total of 2. What? Interesting. What? Okay, getting my hands on more healing bolts is not going to be hard. Black holes, too. Honestly, yeah. What? Huh? Wait, so... What the frick? Why does it work like that? But if I remove one... I'm not sure why that works like that. I'm assuming it does the exact same with gamma, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think that makes it faster either. Why does it work like this? Can somebody explain? Is this just weird spells and Noita functioning weirdly? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but... I don't know, if we put Glimmer on there... I love messing around with this stuff and experimenting and learning new stuff, because it's so weird. What? Why does this happen? If I grab a reduce spread today... No. We need to find a way to, like, align them. Fear could... I guess you could do ping pong path or something. Oh, I guess directionally locking them. No, but then they would still... Huh. And even then, is Replicate even necessary? No, because it just makes the... Okay. But if I throw this on, I can actually do... How much spread is that? 40. And this is minus 60. We'll come back to this. We have our fish spell. We can mess around some more of it. I'm gonna need more stuff to make this work the way I want it to, I think. Okay, let's just go up. I don't know. That seems... Like, because if I can increase the spread just a little bit, I can guarantee that there's always a space in front of me. Oh, man, there's so many things I want to do with this now. As dumb as this tends to be. Oh, I should really kill the Alchemist a couple more times for more alpha and whatevers. Alphas and sigmas and ligmas and... I can't think of all the names. Gamma is one of them. Phi, Omega, there we go. Zeta. I could do LARPA orbit, probably. Stop everything, stop everything, stop everything. Giga Holy Bomb in my hands right now. Oh, thank you, gods of Noita. What was the other thing? Did I even pick it up? Was it the Phi? It must have been the Phi. Holy frick, man. Oh, speed up actually would go very nicely right now. I will take that. I love the lake song is still playing while we're over here. Just completely and utterly confusing. Okay, there's the caves. More max HP already would be quite nice. I am gonna get greed, trick, and regular if I can. Just because I feel like it. Okay, well, sadness. But we want to get more money, because we're gonna need to do a lot of rerolling to, you know, do the thing. I was a knight in his arm. That's perfect. Oil just means that we get permacrit. Wait. Did I just throw that on there? No, that was crit on oil that I just got right. Of course. I had nearly forgotten my purpose. I think we have every mist spell as well, which is quite nice. Throw some more of that. I guess I can just store some stuff on this because it's not something that I need to spam cast, really. And functions perfectly like this, so whatever. I love how much the screen shakes every time I cast that. I really feel this, like, insane impact. Oh man, this game is awesome. I should get some more cosmetic mods, honestly. I say some more, any. Literally any. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I need more stuff that kills only my foes and not me. Or like a weapon that can heal me and hurt enemies. Because I'm sure that's possible with some extension of this bullcrapium, but I'll figure it out. They do not freaking like that. Faster wands is pretty much always a no-go pick. Not a no-go, a no-brainer. Because it gives you, I think, 50 mana recharge rate every time that you get it on a wand, or get it for each of your wands, which is a very, very significant bonus. Or it might be a percentage that's capped at 50 total. Not certain, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Something like that. I mean, I know it caps at 50 at the bare minimum, because that's where it capped when I was making the first God Wand. And if you don't know what I mean by God Wand, go watch the God Wand. Because it's one of the funniest things ever. Also, Quantum Split might actually be really helpful for this. Assuming that it works the way I think it does. Okay, kind of. Kind of. If I can make them, like, orbit around the central black hole somehow, it would be great. I'm so curious. Oh. It's not a static projectile. Let's see. If I double cast these... See, that just looks cool, right? But it should also pull projectiles and stuff a lot harder than the black holes already will. Oh, it's freaking teleporting enemies into it. Dude, this is actually kind of awesome. If I combine it with, like, explosives and stuff, that might actually be kind of a cool combo. It's definitely great for concentrating my enemies in a straight line. It will probably kill me later as well. Did it just do it to me? No clue. That might have just been Noita. Okay. I might come back for the high mana capacity later, just because it's used for God Wand creationing. The trifurcated up, down, whatever the frick it's called. Also potentially very useful for this. Oh, man, it just... Oh, shoot, that's bad. Sheep dime. Oh, that's fire. Okay, I lived. And I'm going to drink some of this poly. Safely and carefully. Because I have an iron stomach right now. And I, quite honestly, don't want to die. Because I have not made a backup for this save file in a little while. And quite frankly, when I am messing around, backups are pretty necessary. Make the game a lot more fun. I don't believe I want any of these. Actually, no, I definitely want item radar. It's just helpful in general. Jeez. Yeah, this might have been a bad idea, but it looks so funny. Oh my gosh, dude. Some of these freaking perks are so bad. Lag, 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 and not lag. I could take always cast on this storage wand and just see what happens. Okay, whatever, who cares. Homing is like a nothing burger. Oh, frick, that's another... that. Crit. That's huge. Damage booster. Alright. There's bullcrap out my inventory. So, I'm gonna go one more parallel world and then cut it, because this is just... I'm a little tired. But also I need to be up early, and unfortunately, I never record a reasonable time. In fact, I do it at such an unreasonable time that I sometimes forget what words mean. Or have momentary lapses in understanding of reality and stop thinking outright. Genuine freaking... I can't even think of a word for it right now. That's how bad it gets sometimes, okay? But oh man, does this game scratch some kind of itch. No matter when I do it. It's always quite fun. Whee! I also love being able to catch up to my own black holes. Oops, silly me. Uh-oh. Silly me. Anywho. Not a word. Anywho, it's not a word. I don't think it was as far as I remember. I love that we're hearing the cursed rock ambience as we're already past the parallel world boundaries. I don't believe I want any of these, so try with that. None of those wands have any spells I want. Deltarune fans will understand this joke. This number in the top right. Actually, you might not, because it's utterly meaningless to most people. Oh my gosh, long distance cast! Let's go! Holy frick! I have been looking for this for ages! Oh, I don't need 2 of these. Yay! Long distance cast. One of the most awesome freaking spells in this game. And all I need to do is put it right here. So, alright, hold on. I have to actually think again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So that's... Okay, but it multicasts that... Didn't I have a double cast somewhere? That frickin' whatever. We'll put it back on when I find a new one. Oh, good, more slots. Perfect. For my storage purposes. Swing. Oh, heck yeah. It's a really good roll. Is that cement? You know what they say. I sure don't. I love this game. Oh, you know what would be awesome? If I take the vacuum field and put it on the explosive thing, it'll take everything that would normally be in the range and, like, guarantee it gets hit. I might actually do that. Let's see, that is triple, so... I can totally see it working. Assuming it doesn't fail to detonate every time, it actually does work quite well. Also, I don't know why, but I think the thing is vaporizing. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, I guess we have a insta permacast or whatever. Zetas that are trash. I do really like that wobbly field though, so I might just screw around with some of these modifiers a bit more. And... oh, see, that's just fun. Probably don't want that on my digging wand. But giving them the purple doom... oh, and I can combine it with the field, and it would be perfect. Okay. As for the purple explosion juice, who even needs quantum split? I mean, like, seriously. Makes you much more. Could I just... sorry, I'm just, like, thinking. Oh, that applies to the black hole. Wait, does a vacuum field apply to the projectile? No, it's a static projectile, so this should be... oh, no, but the quantum still applies to both because it's a block. Okay. Never mind, that makes complete sense. I'm fine with that. And the damage field should draw enemies in. And the slime ooze and slime explosion modifier. I'm so curious. Oh, what? Why does it not get drawn in by the field? Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'm sure I can figure out a way to get that to work the way I want it to. Could use something with long distance cast to do it, maybe. This is still as busted as ever, but... I mean, this totally works. Yeah, even my black holes can pulverize universes, but I mean, like, that's expected. I needed to do more damage than that. It doesn't feel impactful enough. It's mad funny, though. I think somebody got a friggin' wand. Yep, that's really useless though, so who cares? Stronger levitation can be good. And hey, we can heal from explosions. Gag transmutation might also be necessary at some point. Do you have any other nothing burger effects that'll... Actually, I could just slot these onto here because they're technically nothing, right? Oh. There we go. And that lets me get this. And we're gonna do that. I should probably take Repelling Cape just because it's pretty strong. Never ever take Gold is Forever. It will end your run if it gets chaotic enough. Oh my gosh, let me just take a quick gander at this abomination. What a beauty. Could use that guy there, but I just don't feel like it right now. Ah, yes. There's a Yiplicate right there, and an explosive detonator right there. I could take them and mess around. But I'm not going to right now, because I don't feel like it. What the frick did he think was gonna happen? Just on the edge of the detonation. Of course I'm saving this. That's peak. That's wonderful. Oh, I love this game. Alright, we'll probably cut it after I do whatever the frick I'm doing at the bottom of this. I don't want more recoil. I do actually want this, though. The reason for that is because I feel like it. Shield, okay, yeah. Give me that. And that. Oh, and we can maybe get those others later. Nice. All of you are utterly useless. Except maybe the up larpa, but... Oh, never mind. I completely changed my opinion. Utterly and entirely. Linear arc can be real good. Can also be real bad. Oh, frick swapper. Problem solved. Alright. I think we're gonna go a couple more parallel worlds next, whenever I record, and finish off the breaking of the reroll machines. I'm gonna mess around for just a minute. I think I've got a couple more before I'm A, considering this video long enough to be posted as utter slop, and B, before I'm satiated with my bullcrap. Let me think for a moment. Yes, those cracking sounds are me thinking, definitely not me cracking my knuckles. Sorry. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I could use long distance casts plus the vacuum fields. And then have long distance casts, have a death trigger. And then have that place these and give them homing or something, and then a bunch of explosion on slimy enemies. And kaboom! As many explosives as possible! Actually, probably could combine Slime Mist with this and make things even more detonating. Could be fun. Of course, we have our favorite circle of shielding, which means that we could maybe even do one of those gold generator things that I talked about, since we have our hands on an add trigger. There's this weird thing you can do with pollen and circle of shielding that lets you make them repeatedly trigger the same, well, trigger effect. And I don't fully understand it. I know pollen engines are a weirdly complex thing, like everything in Noita, but I do want to see if I can mess around with it some more to see if I can make something funny out of it. Because obviously, I can make it do a long-distance cast, summon dirt, summon gold. Or touch of gold, whatever. But we will have to get to that whenever I am next doing this. Maybe I'll do it on a stream on like Tuesday or Sunday or something. I don't know. Ah, yes. Blood of the wall for some freaking reason. I love this game. I know why it happens, but it's still quite funny to me. I also love, because it's in the wall, the sound effect gets cut off. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Alright. I gotta do more crap. So thank you for watching. Yeah, you know, this is a very, very boring video from me. I really didn't say anything of value other than talk about all the weirdness that I'm viewing with these placate spells. But, yeah, thanks for coming. And most importantly, have a nice day. Bye! Okay, I think that's... Yeah, bye!